people fly into the city of Atlanta and they see the huge green canopy, they think, oh, this is great, all this green space. What they don't know is it's on private property. A study had been done that determined that Atlanta was one of the most underparked cities of its size in the country. So what the Atlanta BeltLine is doing is actually creating the opportunity for public green space.
It really is a 22-mile emerald necklace where we have reclaimed old railroads and made them one of the most beautiful parts of the city.
The Atlanta BeltLine was a huge vision that grew up from the grassroots community as a result of a thesis written by Ryan Gravel.
The central focus of the thesis was the reuse of this 22-mile loop of old railroads for transit that would achieve the economic development that you're seeing going on now, along with the conservation of the existing neighborhoods.
And it's coming into their communities and creating opportunities for green space, for parks and for trails, opportunities for the residents to get out and be healthy. It's creating economic development in areas of the city that hadn't seen investment in over 20 or 30 years. One of the prime examples that I think to use in helping people to understand how the Atlanta BeltLine has transformed some areas is when you think about historic Fourth Ward Park. The park sits on a place that was once an asphalt parking lot that had been abandoned.
How do you become more sustainable, but make it attractive and then provide an amenity for your residents to use at the exact same time? So what would typically be a regular stormwater or retention pond now is a beautiful park and one of the most attractive places in the city of Atlanta.
There's a real synergy between the connecting corridor, all the new parks along the way, and then all the new economic development, as well as all the neighborhoods. Really interesting ways that people use it. Some people are just out for a ride, getting exercise. Some people are going places. It's interesting to see how it evolves and how people are starting to adapt their lives to use it.
It's a really great place to exercise. This way I don't have to cross a lot of streets and worry about traffic. On weekends it's a very nice stroll for me and my wife and my son to just come out here, and then maybe we'll eat at a restaurant or do our grocery shopping. It's nice to be able to leave the car at home.
We're 200 yards away from the beginning of the trail. The BeltLine itself created up to a 10% increase on the weekends so far. It's steadily rising with every season. So what we have done for our business to accommodate the BeltLine are new bike racks. We now have extra staff to help out with the BeltLine traffic.
We had to build a complete separate entrance for the BeltLine. Register, employee. Now we're trying to make it sort of more of a pit stop, if you will, for the BeltLine, letting people come, rest, get water, restrooms. On the weekends, like 1,000 people walk by an hour. It's insane, it's beautiful.
I think the success of the Eastside Trail is an important part of going forward, and it's building a momentum of an expectation for the rest of it to get built.
The Atlanta BeltLine has been a complete win. It's been a win financially for our community, it's been a win from a sustainability perspective, and it's been a win in uniting neighborhoods across our city.
The BeltLine is going to be defining what Atlanta is going to be, and it's going to make it a much more exciting place to live, and that's pretty cool to be a part of.